Ministry.
What's
Welcome
up, guys?
back for another week.
Welcome back.
We're in the dark.
We are in the dark, but there's a reason for it.
Why are we in the dark, Sarah?
We have something a little special.
We told you we would bring you special stuff.
Season 2 is a lot different from season 1. Like, we have a lot more planned. We have a lot of things we're going to be doing until the end of this season. It's pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting.
But you know what's really exciting?
What we're doing tonight.
Yep.
Should we let everybody know what we're doing tonight?
What are we doing tonight?
We have our very special friends, Henry and Cheryl. If you ever watched season 1, we did an episode with Henry Lee at the Gilchrist County Jail.
And if you haven't watched that episode,
go back.
Pause this.
No, don't pause this.
Or finish watching it.
And
then go back to the video with the Gilchrist Jail. Because our friend Henry.
But tonight, we got this for you. A live investigation with Henry and Cheryl at the Gilchrist County Jail. They're at the jail now.
This time it's intentional for an investigation. Last time it was kind of a little impromptu investigation because everything was awake and disturbed. So everything has been silent so far tonight.
So far.
But let's see if we can stir some stuff up.
All right, let's bring Henry on and Cheryl. Should we bring them on?
I think we should. It's about time.
Is it time to have a first live investigation on Underworld?
I think it is. They're ready for us.
All right, let's bring them on. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Here this evening, actually. I think we'll start this off later tonight, but investors.
You guys are breaking up really bad. Oh, we lost them already.
I think their connection's a little shot because we did just go through a hurricane a couple weeks ago.
Give us a second. They'll come right back, I promise.
They are in an old jail.
So, if nobody knows and nobody watched the first episode, this is an 1800s jail that Henry purchased.
It's not exactly modern.
And we have been to this jail. I've been to this jail. Let's try to get Henry back.
Give him a second. It seems that every time we have Henry on, something happens. There he is. Welcome
we are back.
All right.
All right. So sorry about that.
No, you're good.
You're cutting in and out a little bit.
I just switched it over to Starlink, so hopefully that'll be much better now.
Awesome.
Well, all right. If nobody knows, this is Henry Lee and his wife Cheryl. They're the owners of the Gilchrist County Jail. Like I said, we did a little interview with Henry from season 1.
Wonderful guest. Wonderful place.
And before we do this investigation, we've been mentioning this for weeks. Henry's doing the Gilchrist County Ghoul Fest.
Terror Unity Ghoul Fest
convention October 28th that Underworld is a part of. Before we do this interview, let me play this little intro for you.
Since you are the guest of the week. Wrong one.
Wrong one. And that's what it's all about. Come and see us. Come and get well, it's going to be at the train station. It's not going to be at the
It's not gonna be
actual
at the
jail.
But
That's why we brought you here to do an investigation so you can go see the jail live on Underworld.
and you guys are accepting donations for the restoration of the jail. So if anyone wants to either donate to them or just come out and see us at the convention, we'll be glad to see everyone there.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of fun things going
I
on.
have to put a disclaimer out. There is no guarantee that we're going to be able to find anything tonight. This is just an experiment. So, Henry, Cheryl, this is your show now.
All right, here we go. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start this evening off with a little dowsing session. Spirits of Gilchrist, we're here to talk to you this evening. I hope you will participate. I know we haven't been here much, but we've been doing diligently working to get this place back open so we can have visitors. Well, let's see what we can get going here at the moment. Spirits of Gilchrist, if any of you are present, can you please cross these rods? Thank you. Thank you. Can you please straighten the rods?
What?
That's amazing. I love dowsing rods.
Spirit, if you're going to participate, can you please put one rod to the left and one rod to the right? Come on, all the way for me, please. Can you point them all the way for me? Thank you. Good job. All right. Can you please straighten them back out? And as you can see, I'm trying to stay as steady as possible, arms locked in. Whoa. Please straighten them up. Are you happy that Mr. Patrick's here? He's been here quite a few times over the years. If you're happy he's here, can you please cross the rods if you're happy Patrick's here?
They don't like what
Oh, they're keeping it fast. They still don't like it.
Well, they still don't like you, Pat. I'm sorry. I think but
well,
are you happy that Miss Cheryl is here tonight? Can you please cross the rods? All right, happiness. How about straighten the rods out, please? Can you please point the rods to where you are standing right now? If there's a spirit close by, can you point the rods where you're at? Thank you. Can you please straighten the rods?
I've never seen dowsing rods move so much.
I've never seen them react so quickly.
Is this a male spirit that's with us right now? Can you please cross the rods? Thank you. Can you please straighten the rods back up? Now, if your viewers have any questions they'd like to propose to these rods, I will definitely ascertain that.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Let's ask the next question. Were you an inmate here at the Gilchrist? Can you please cross the rods? Okay, this person, this spirit is a male, but there was not an inmate here. And I have an idea. Were you murdered here at the Gilchrist? Can you please cross the rods? Or were you one of the sheriffs here at Gilchrist? Can you please cross the rods? Oh, I'm a little excited about that now. I usually don't get contact with sheriffs. All right. Sheriff, please uncross the rod.
Wow.
Now, let's see if we can find out which sheriff. Is this Sheriff Field, the first sheriff of Gilchrist? Can you please cross the rods? I'll get a little amped up. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're
This is
fine.
awesome.
I wish I had my list here right now. I've done so much historical work, as you know, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sergeant Slaughter's still alive, I believe. And then Sergeant Slaughter wasn't one of our, excuse me, let me shake off here a minute. Let's sit these down. Oh, I know who we can ask. All right, here we go again. We're talking to the sheriff. Is this Sheriff Reed? Can you please grab? Whoa.
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 So who is Sheriff Reed?
All right, straighten back up, Mr. Officer
Okay, we
Reed.
know the story.
That's Sheriff.
We know.
That's Sheriff Reed.
Sheriff Reed.
Sheriff Reed.
Sheriff Reed, if this is you, can you please point one rod to the left and one rod to the right? Getting excited here, y'all. Excuse me.
Wow. What is Sheriff Reed's story?
Excuse me a minute, just getting a little overwhelmed by it.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'd like to take this opportunity to, for the short time that Sheriff Reed was here, I consider him learning about the history of this place to him to be a hometown hero, protecting people of Gilchrist County. He lost his life on that day. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Officer Reed, Sheriff Reed. I don't believe any of his family be watching tonight, but if you are a descendant of Sheriff Reed and you are watching this evening, your relative was a hero in my book.
Absolutely.
But I've got my composure back, so let's see if we have any more questions for Sheriff Reed.
If anybody in the comments that are watching right now, if you guys have any questions, write it in the comments below and we'll ask for you.
Yeah.
Sheriff Reed, so you lived here in the sheriff house, right? Can you cross the rods? You lived here in the sheriff house?
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you please uncross the rods? All right. Now, I asked earlier where he was standing, per se, but Sheriff Reed, can you point the rods to where you are right now? Look at the back door again.
Wow.
Wow. So was that his living quarter back there?
Yes, it was. Yes. Here, I'm going to shake these off. Sheriff Reed, I'm going to walk over to cell 3 right now. Which I have a open K2 in there right now. There's nothing going on in there. Let's see if we can let's see if I can sit there and maybe I can get Sheriff to talk with us on the K2.
Awesome. That's an amazing dowsing session.
Wait a minute, that's right. I changed the batteries out. I'll be right back.
Never seen him go that fast.
There we go. All right, to show that it's working. Now, this is the only place in the jail where we're going to get readings. So we've got a nice strong reading here. This is off the camera systems. But once I get away from it, it will stop and you'll see that.
Right.
Okay, here we go. It's green. I have no interference in here. Let's see if we can get this bad boy going now.
For anyone new that's wondering what that is a device that measures electromagnetic frequencies. So anything electric that passes by it will go off. That's why if you stand like in front of a power box, it'll start going nuts. But if you're standing in the middle of a room with no power and it starts going off randomly, you usually know something's in front of it.
Right.
All right. Is there any spirits present in here? Can you please light up the K2 meter? How about if you light up that K2 meter, I'll play some old reruns of the Honeymooners for you. Can you light up the K2? Do you want to listen to some old music like In the Mood or Glenn Miller or something? Would you like that? quiet in here at the moment. Well, you know, I'm gonna walk back out of here and let's go upstairs. Let's see if we can play peekaboo with them.
All right.
Worst case scenario, at least we'll be walking through the jail. Let's try cell 4.
Now, while they walked through there, the last time I was in this jail, I did that same stairs, and I walked around the same around the corner, and I got hit in the chest so hard I lost my breath for like 30 minutes.
He's a big guy.
I've never seen a skeleton face that way before. He's face this way. It's all good. Right on. All right, Spirits of Gilchrist, if you are present, please light up the gate to me here. All right, well, let's talk a little history on this particular cell. Reason why I came up here is Harley Palmer is the one that killed Sheriff Freed back in 19, I believe it's 54. Forgive me if I don't know the correct date at the moment. But he was held here for a bit before he was transferred out to a killing prison. The way the story goes, one of his sons was president of the day that Harley was shot, or that Sheriff Freed was executed. One of his sons happened to be here at the Gilchrist tonight that Harley was executed, and supposedly hung himself. And that's the significance of the skeleton in here. But I don't know if the REM pod or the K2 is doing anything at the moment. But this is cell 4. This would be where 6 inmates would bed in here.
Wow.
Thankful night. The beds aren't in here, but this cell actually held 6 beds and 6 prisoners at one time. So it's capable of. Now we don't know how many might have been in here at any one time, but it was for 6 inmates.
Now, did he hang himself while the prisoners were in the room with him?
But I don't have a lot of details on that, but I would think he would have been in here not alone, but wasn't there. I don't have the details on it, so I wish I could answer that question. But
That's fine.
with that said, how the history goes, it was suicide. Distraught that his father was executed that same night. Now, paranormal investigations for more than one people, we seem to be picking up on that he was strung out. He didn't do it himself, but that's what we're picking up in here.
Right.
Can't breathe. You want to go downstairs? Do you have a? Yeah, why don't you go downstairs? Yeah, a little overwhelming for Cheryl in here. She isn't a big fan of up here.
Right.
I don't think you're a big fan of up here either, Chris. Is that correct?
Oh, I have a couple bones to pick from up there. Ha ha ha.
Well, yeah, it is heavy up here. Anyone who's been here at Gilchrist, it's heavy up here.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I can definitely say. Me and Rudy were both up there, and it was definitely very heavy up there.
Yes, it is. But I'll take a quick walk through. We're not gonna mess with the results. So we'll walk through up here to K2, see if we have anything going on. If not, we'll break free. We'll go down through the rooms, maybe let Cheryl take over for a minute. If we can't get any more action, I'll be more than happy to sit back on the rocks. Just, you know, I put a lot of money. You guys know I've only been doing this for a couple of years investigating.
Right.
At the end of the day, my favorite tool is dowsing rods. But nothing else works. It seems like
That was just amazing.
Yeah,
That alone was enough to make me like, ooh, I really want to go up there now. I know. Even more than
Right.
what we did.
Now, do you have a cell that's more active than the others?
Well, cell 3 usually is pretty good for me, but you know, where it's short notice and you know, you've done paranormal investigating. And sometimes it takes a couple hours of prodding and poking and asking questions and, you know, very seldomly, you know, it takes time.
No, definitely. Absolutely.
But as I'm walking through, you know, hey, there's been nights here at the Gilchrist that, like, you may want to, obviously, after we're done with this, we'll sit quiet, maybe hear it a little bit in cell 8, and let's see if we can pick up on any EVPs per se.
Okay.
But this is cell 6, cell 7. Pretty quiet, we're calling you, spirit.
They don't want to put on a show today.
So if there's any spirits in the jail right now that recognizes my voice, can you set off that K2 meter? Do you remember my voice from when I was in that jail last time? You made contact with me and pushed me in my chest so hard I couldn't breathe for 30 minutes. Do you remember that when I was in the jail?
It makes a cell 8. Please answer the question. I ask you respectfully.
We mean you no harm. We're not trying to be disrespectful at all. We're just here to see if there's anybody in the jail right now that likes to communicate with us. If there's anybody in the jail right now that would like to communicate, can you set off that K2?
The mashed potatoes and fork, does that mean anything to you guys?
Do you like that? Do you like that I will be back in the jail at the end of October like I was last year?
Tough crowd, tough crowd. All right, let's move on.
I tried.
Well, you know, that's the difference between, you know, like Hollywood or
Yeah, absolutely.
it does take time sometimes, but as you know. So let's head back downstairs here for a minute. We'll pop into cell 2, just to see if we can pick up on anything. I'll try cell 3. And then we'll turn this over to Cheryl in one of the sheriff's rooms. She gets good activity in there sometimes.
Awesome. I do remember how steep those stairs were.
Yes, they can be steep. They are steep.
Do you get any activity in the hole?
I can most certainly ascertain. Jump in the hole if you'd like. If it would.
That's the hole.
We'll see for a minute. I'm gonna go lights out, Cheryl, for a minute. I'm making you climb in here in October, just so you know.
Yeah. Hey man, if you can crawl in it, I can crawl in it.
All right. Spirits of Gilchrist. Were you ever in this hole? Well, I think I've got a defective K2 meter here.
I can tell you why.
Why? It's because you're here, Patrick?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
You know, ghosts don't like witches.
Oh, they don't like witches, huh?
Oh, then they're really not gonna like me.
Oh, there's. What is that? Well, that's kind of neat. I don't know why it's hanging like that. Well, spider web hanging at an angle in here. It's kind of cool. I'm sitting here tripping on, but
Nice.
okay, yeah. Here, Gilchrist.
If you're sitting in a room for hours and hours, you have to entertain yourself somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, I'm trying to keep it light tonight because obviously this is part of paranormal investigating, y'all. I mean, it's not all what you see on TV. It's hours of this, and then sometimes the hours of doing it, all of a sudden things will happen. Sometimes it's when we first walk in. But I hope there at least your viewers are getting some kind of entertainment value. I trust me, I would rather show you nothing than fake something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So this is part of it. If you're not, well, there's something on my leg. There's something crawling on my leg, Patrick.
Oh, it's a cockroach.
Oh, great. Well, at least it's a cockroach.
It's a baby.
It's grossed out by that. I hear you have the.
Yeah.
It's a baby cockroach.
Well, for a minute it caught my attention. I figured it was a bug, but it is what it is.
Right. But that's one thing that the prisoners had to deal with. Like it had no windows; it only had bars, so they were acceptable to bugs and weather. And so the same thing that's happened to you could have happened to a prisoner.
Oh, very much so. Very, very, very much so. And I guess if I was hungry and I was on Naked and Afraid, or if I was stuck in here hungry, that would be a protein
Absolutely.
snack. That little palmetto bug. I mean, it's not like a German cockroach. It probably doesn't have much protein in it, but hell, you can see palmetto bugs. That's almost like a pork chop right there with legs. All right, well, I'm going to get out of the hole, and I'm going to proceed out of here.
Does anybody have any questions or anything? That we have 5 viewers right now. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you want to say to the spirits while we're doing this? Write it in the comments for us.
I would not.
I'm going to be right here for a minute if there's any questions. Whew. But yeah, this is what it's like to investigate in places. You go around and try different things, different techniques. I do have a spirit box that's close by. Maybe we'll try that here in a few moments. But it's just
we love our spirit box.
It's just be diligent to even on nights you're not going to get much, just to have fun with it.
Yeah,
I like to do so.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, with that said, let's move back into the sheriff's house. Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. I've caught my dome on if you got it. Spirit of Gilchrist. I'm going to leave this K2 in here and check on it every now and then. This is usually a very active cell. Well, maybe I can get something jumping off over there. We'll do this. And we will let this marinate in here for a few. Let's go check on Miss Cheryl. Got your flashlight, Cheryl? You need a chair?
On a chair.
Yeah, chair, okay.
Yeah.
Now maybe set it up in there, Cheryl, what usually happens, and maybe by talking about it, you do your thing, but here's, you have a chair?
Yeah. I have a chair.
Okay. Well, here, I'll have a chair for you. Oh, there's many chairs in here. All right, let's make sure everything's working here. All right, there. Grandpa. Here.
I don't know if you can hear us, but I think your camera froze.
It's always when he brings out the cape, and it's always when he brings out the REM pod.
There we go. Back on.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. We're back.
It's always when you
That's-
set
Soon
up
as
the REM
it's-
pod.
That's one.
As soon as the REM pod's out.
That's another thing about investigating. Like you have technical problems that people don't see during TV shows.
Yeah, we're just gonna let those tools marinate in there. It seems like we're losing a live feed once we go in there. So,
It's like
It's
we
all
with
right.
don't-
that said, just kind of let things marinate in here for a minute. I'll give you an opportunity here. We'll talk about these cameras are running live right now.
Oh, nice.
These are the different cells. There's cell 3, which let's go ahead and pull this up. This would be a good time, being it's not a lot going on. Let me show you what we're trying to do with the Casper virtual ghost hunting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring this up now. Oh, look at that! You know what? That K2 member is going off right now in cell 3. See it beeping along?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's sneak back over. You see, this is what I love about the system here, because by the looks of it, it looks like we're getting activity in there as we speak. So
We have a question for you, Henry.
Hold on. Let's
Oh, wait.
let's hold the question real quick before.
Let's see.
can you light that K2 meter up again, please? All right, go ahead with the question. That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Are there different areas of the inside of the jail where it's more haunted than others that not a lot know about, or is it mainly those 3 rooms?
The gathering room is a good room. Obviously, with the murder of Willie J that happened in there back in the 2000s, we usually get quite a bit of activity there. Not saying that Willie J's had respect for his family, but there was a murder in there. So we get a lot of activity in there. Here at cell 3, I'm going to walk away from it, but I did just get a blip there. I don't know if anybody watching seen that.
Yeah, we saw it.
It did get a slight blip, but I'm going to walk away from it again just because. Go back to the cameras, but that's one of the things that we love here about that we got this virtual system that Cheryl and Ron have come up with, just because you can see this could be your, and I'll be darned.
I was gonna say, you want me to go? I'm gonna play radio.
Are you? Go ahead. Yeah, maybe play yeah, you know what to do, and we could see you in here, Cheryl. Go ahead and play around in there. And then, when your tech guy, say when you're investigating, now you see there, Cheryl just sat down, which we can only see her legs, but on the thermal, we can see more of her. But she's going to start playing some music. Let me try to get Cheryl to move into that back corner chair. Here, Pat, you want to take that? I think she just heard me too.
Yep, there she goes.
You feel laughing now.
Okay, well, the door then. Go ahead and walk through
Yeah,
the
but
door.
it's gonna shut off as soon as they go in there.
Right, well, we'll see.
Light up your light for me, please. You just got it lighting up.
So these are some of the techniques we use when we're investigating, period music, if possible. These are just, like I said, techniques that we use to try to use positive encouragement of the things that they like.
Yeah.
Now,
Playing
when we
music around from their period. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, I have an idea.
It's got a little
Since
flicker.
this was the ladies' cell, I'm gonna play the song for ladies. Okay, light that up if you like this song.
What Andrew system?
Yeah.
Sorry. Come on, light him up, Spirits, please.
Come on. Just a little bit.
Come on.
Alright, here we go. You like this song?
There we go.
Come on, you like it orange if you want to hear some more yellow.
You must company be.
Can you write off that millimeter if I come to the Gilchrist and dance with you to this song? Can you write off one of those pieces of equipment if you want to dance with me? You want to dance? I'll dance with you. What kind of dance do you want? You want to?
Right? There you go.
What kind of dance? Do you want to teach me a dance? Do you know how to swing? That's awesome. I promise when I come there in October, I will come and dance with you.
We'll both dance with you. You'll get a dance with a lady.
So if you can set off that K2 meter, if you want to dance with me, can you set off that other piece of equipment? If you have enough power to touch that K2 and set off that REM pod, that other light on the bed.
And we'll come dance with you in October.
Can you set off that little red light? If you set off that red light, I'll come and dance with you.
He's gonna come and dance with you in October when he comes here. You gotta set the light up though. Come on, light it up. Don't you want to dance? If you don't want to dance with him, I'll dance with you.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, you have two people offering to dance with you. Come on, you can take the pick. A man or a woman. Like, yeah. These are the female cells, just so you know.
Right.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Come on.
All right, yeah, light it up a little bit. Come on, light it up a little bit.
Come on.
We've seen it. It was trying. You guys are trying.
Come on.
Come on.
You guys are doing a good job.
See,
Head off that red light if you want me to come up there and dance with you. You
Come on.
pick the song.
Sounds like you want him to dance with you.
Come on, he's got a full beard.
Good
And a
old
job.
job, he's got money,
He's got a car.
like cars, his wife's cool with it, if you dance with him, I mean, it's all good.
My wife gives me permission to come and dance with you. Do you want to dance?
Oh, sounds like someone does.
It's all right. We don't need my wife. We can come and dance. I'll send my girl upstairs with the guys. I'll stay down there and dance with
That
you.
one just went off over there too.
Can you do that again for me, please?
That was blue.
No, that went all the way to red, real
I
quick.
seen blue, green, I seen all of it. It was
Like a
like,
Christmas
like
tree.
a whole little circle.
Come on,
Write that up again, that was
can we
pretty
do it
good.
again?
Come on. What? I'll let you pick the song if you let that go off again. Set that off and you can pick the song to what we dance to.
Do you like music from the 30s?
40s,
The 50s?
50s.
50s,
Light it up when we get to the era that you of music you like. 60s,
60s,
The 70s?
20s. Do you like the 20s?
What about the 1900s?
I'm gonna throw everything at it. I'm gonna put a
that
flashlight.
one there just went off.
That went lit all the way up. It like went in a whole circle.
Put the flashlight down here too and see if they can light that up.
There it went again.
If you remember my voice the last time I was there, can you set off one of the pieces of equipment for me in that room? I was there last October.
Do you want Henry to come back in and dance with you?
I don't know. I think she's pretty set on me dancing with her.
Yeah, I think she's setting up a date with him. This one, yeah, she likes him.
It's okay. I like him too.
Thank you for setting that off for me. Can you set that off for me if you would rather do a waltz? Or do you want to play the same song that was just playing and swing?
Swing.
It went off for swing.
Yeah.
Can you teach me how to swing dance?
Do I need to teach him before I get there?
And we're gonna
You
listen
can't-
to a swing song, okay?
I can't promise that I won't step on your toes.
Oh no, I love Harry Potter. Oh, they do too, it's like that.
Come on, let's sing along, ladies.
Wow.
Shake, Sonora, shake, 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 Sonora, shake, 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 Sonora. Why do you do that when I don't know the calendar?
Can you make that K2 go off?
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you make that red light go off on the bed again? If you like that song? If you like this song, can you make any of that go off?
Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your
oh,
body
there you
like.
go.
Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body like. Work, Sonora, work your body like. Work, Sonora, work your body like.
Nothing about cha-cha. Take a run, so
Okay.
Wow. That's awesome.
The ladies are more active than the gentlemen tonight.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body like.
That's the part they like right there.
Shake, Sinora, shake it all the time. Sinora, work your body like. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. Sinora, she's a sensation. And you support her attention. Fellas, you got to watch it. And she wind up, she go like a rocket. Okay, I believe you to figure out.
Yeah. Now they're in sync.
Come on, Nancy, show us something. Come on, dance with me, girl.
I don't know. I think she's pretty set on dancing with me.
Shake, 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 Sinora. Work, 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 Sinora.
Whoa, there you go.
Work it all the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
We got two of them going.
Come on, sweetheart.
Yeah, come on. Work, Sinora, work it all the time.
There you go. Yeah, my God, look at it. Come on, Mom.
Come on, fight it out, both of them.
If you like this song, can you make it go all the way to red? Use all your energy and make those K2 meters go all the way to red.
Sinora.
There you go. A little more. Make it. Let it go to red.
Oh, you like this song?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you like this song more?
Oh, sorry. It happens all the time. Wait till my back is turned.
If you remember this song, can you make a piece of that equipment go off?
Light this up for me, please.
No.
Oh,
Okay, oops, okay, I got another one here for you.
there you go. Look at that. What? That's just for the wall.
There you go. Is that the song you want us to dance to?
Look at what I tell you, go off.
Viewers, it looks like I got a date on October 28th. 2 dates.
Everyone sing it.
Wow, that's crazy. If there's anybody in that cell right now that likes this music, can you let that red light go off on the bed? Let that go off again. You've been touching it a couple times. Touch it again. You're using all your energy on the K2. Now switch over from the K2 to that red light. Let that red light go off. Can you touch that antenna for me, please?
Where's that?
Yeah.
Grandpa going off one thing here, that was going on over there.
Set this one off for me, please.
Can you can you set off any piece of that equipment if you want to listen to Elvis?
You guys like that guy. I know you're gonna love this guy, okay?
Elvis, come on.
We are lighting up, baby. Everything. Handicap and tape. Come on, here we go.
Come on.
Number 47, number 3. We're gonna keep the stand, but I have a big seat.
There you go. Look at that. Come on.
Come on, let's do it.
Come on. Be close. Come on now. Oh, there you go.
That's right. They like that part. Their favorite part of the song.
I think that's what it is. Whoa.
Yes.
Going
Over
red.
there too.
Going red. Whoa. Thank you.
As you see something I'd like to point out,
Whoa.
when they go silent like that, nothing's changing in here, so.
Yeah. You
Is
wanna
there
hear
any-
some more of that?
Is there any way that you can bring the spirit box in there and have a spirit box session?
I have necrophonics on my phone. Do you have the spirit box with
I
us?
have the spirit box, necrophonics is good too, if you wanna run necrophonics in there, go ahead, hook that off, I'll choose
Just to see if we're getting a lot of activity just to see if they talk.
Yeah, they might. Hey, we've been listening to some music with you, and we just wanted to see if we could talk with you for a little bit. So if you got anything to say, you can say it right into my phone and say it to us. What's your name? Jesse.
That's what I got. Is this Jesse? Ooh,
That was very good. Like,
I'm not gonna repeat that one.
the box is lighting up. Were you in here for writing some bad checks? I think I seen some Jesse was arrested one time for writing a couple bad checks. Was that you? I mean, I don't have no judgment if you did. I don't care.
I thought that said bank.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Did you rob a bank to end up in that jail?
No.
No.
That was a female voice.
That was a female, yeah. Very clear no.
Did you write a bad check to end up in that jail?
Did you kill someone with your boyfriend? Did you kill your husband with your boyfriend?
See.
When I come up there, do you want to dance with me to one of those songs?
I heard a male say, "See, so that was
Was this the
Spanish."
couple that came in here for killing the boyfriend or the husband?
Were you guys that love triangle?
Yeah, I thought it said we are.
Would you like Patrick to lead?
What year were you in that jail?
20.
Wow. It's been saying no numbers either.
It wasn't even open in 20.
20s? 28?
Oh, 20s. That would be, it wasn't open.
Well, that was the first number I heard. That's possible.
Yeah,
If
20s.
you, if you're one of the females in that jail, can you tell me what your name is?
I heard a burp.
I thought it said no.
Can you say a president's name that was here when you were here?
That was weird.
Ooh, little girl.
That was a little kid, yeah. I wonder if that was my little kid from in there.
Why don't you try to use number 5 SIM number right now, Cheryl?
If you want us to go to anywhere else in the jail, can you tell us where to go? Do you want us to go downstairs or upstairs?
Oh, that was a laugh.
Can you let us know if you want us to go upstairs?
Do you want Henry to keep playing the music for you?
Yeah,
That was a yes.
that was a very clear yes.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you want us to play?
Not at all like not to. Do you want to hear like the same 50s, 60s stuff I've been playing for you guys? Like, who are some
Play
other
Gypsy Lee. Let me entertain you.
I have to turn one of these off.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a quick bye.
All
Bye.
right, well, we'll talk to you in a little bit then. So you're very polite. Goodbye.
Or burlesque music.
Wait, what am I playing? What's the old people music called?
The Lawrence Welk Pink Show.
All right, we've been having a conversation with you. If you want us to play music, can you let us know by touching one of those red lights on the bed? Can you make that go off if you want us to play music again? Touch that antenna for me and set it off and we'll play music again.
If you touch that antenna, I'll step outside. If you set off this device, I'll step outside.
Light up something and we'll make Patrick leave.
I'll leave, go home and get myself a hot cup of coffee and maybe some apple pie.
You want him to like go home and enjoy himself, or do you want him to stay here and hang out with you? What do you guys want?
I'm not such a bad guy.
You bust out on you there?
Pretty much.
If you set everything off, I'll go ahead and leave. I'll leave this cell. And
Why
I'll
don't
go
you
outside.
like? Why don't you like him, Spirits?
Because he spent years of here with Arlene and Hal antagonizing them.
He's a former police officer.
Former police
Oh,
officer.
fair enough. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That lit all the way up. Both of them were lighting up, Patrick.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. They haven't been lighting up.
Well, I mean, off and on they have, but when they did when they particularly.
So you don't like me because I'm a police officer and a correctional officer? That's what I did for a living. You don't like that?
Can you
Is that
set that off if you don't like that Patrick's a cop? Do you guys have a spare box going too?
Yeah, turn it on right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, I just heard something.
Yeah, Lee's got one going on.
Got ya. Can you make one of those pieces of equipment go off if you don't like Patrick that's a cop? Do you not like that he's a cop?
I used to work for the Department of Corrections, and I was a deputy sheriff here in Gilchrist County for 19 years. Does that bother you?
I think as soon as we mentioned cop and police, everything stopped.
They're just like, hold on.
All the cops are here.
Yeah, literally, as soon as we mentioned cop or police, everything
The
stopped.
party's over.
Oh yeah, the party. Hide the beer.
Can you light something up if you want us to go to a different room?
Light him up.
It'd be nice if the lights go to be.
Yeah, every now and then they'll do that.
Really? Yeah.
I like that they're going green. I like to see like that. That's so okay. Light him up.
What's that?
Do you hear that?
What was that?
I have no fucking clue.
There was something right between me and
Yeah,
Patrick
did
talking.
you? Yeah, but then I heard a hiss. Yes, like, did you hear that?
What happened? What happened? We didn't hear it on this side.
There was something really, like, literally right between me and Patrick that,
Like
talked.
somebody
It
was
someone
talking,
said
right?
something right between us.
Then I
Well,
heard like a small hiss. I heard a small hiss, like.
I didn't hear the hiss, but I heard someone talking like right next to me, right between you.
Well,
This
there you
number-
go.
Was that you? Was that you talking?
Light is orange again.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Was that you talking between us?
Do you want me to turn the necrophonics back on? Do you want to talk to us? Yeah, you want it up?
You got something you want to say?
All right, back on. There's your hiss.
What would you like to say?
What is going on here?
Were you in between Cheryl and Patrick? Were you trying to get their attention?
I heard yeah. Yes, you did.
What would you like us to know?
This one's going off over here too a little bit.
What's the message you want us to know?
What?
I've heard that you are
Are you hungry? Whoa.
Wow. That was a very clear voice.
That was not a normal voice. That's what
No. Do you want food? If I come up there and bring you food, what will you do?
Cigarettes. Did we just say cigarettes?
Yeah, but before that, say,
Did it?
Do you need some water?
Yes.
ice.
Wow.
Ice. Ice.
I can bring you some ice. What kind of drink do you want?
Get a bag of?
Yeah, get a bag of.
Get a bag of.
That's awesome.
It is hot here.
It is. It's awful hot. I'm sweating.
Oh, I bet it's hot.
Yeah.
When you were in there, how miserable was it in there? Wow.
One mess up, but yeah, it went off.
Was it pretty miserable when you were in that jail?
Yep.
How long were you locked up in that jail?
2 nights. Is that what it said?
You said 2 nights.
2 nights.
That was a woman's
That's
voice.
the female I had.
That wasn't very long. What did you do to end up in there?
Flush drugs.
Were you in there for having alcohol?
That's true. Okay.
No.
No.
Were you in there because you had a disturbance with your husband?
Don't talk.
Were you cursing?
Why don't you want me to talk?
Whoa, that's lighting up over there too. Both of them turned up on that day.
Satan.
Do you not want me to talk because I'm trying to figure out what you were in there for?
Shut up.
Wow, it did say shut up, and you asked if it said shut up, and it said yes.
Yeah.
I did.
I did.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
That's not very nice. Why do you want me to shut up? Do you not want to go on a date with me now?
I thought
You're
you
pretty
guys
quiet.
were and he's gonna come up here and dance. Why you didn't to him?
Are you shy?
What?
What was that?
Oh.
Oh my.
That was a woman's voice. That we won't talk.
I'll let you out. You want me to let you out?
If Henry lets you out, will you talk to us more?
You got the jail keys right here to let you out.
Is that?
If I come up there and post your bail and pay for you to get out of the jail, will you talk to me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That was 2 women said yes.
Everyone said yes. I did hear 2 women.
If I come up there and post your bail so you can get out of jail, can you set off one of those pieces of equipment for me?
Please. Promise.
Promise. I promise. I'll be up there at the end of October and I will pay for your bail. I promise.
Yeah.
You got to set off one of those pieces of equipment, though.
That was my hand getting close. All
Thank
three.
you so much. Thank you for setting it off.
No, I set that off.
Oh,
Well, now it's the spirit's turn.
There you go.
It says spirit turn. Talk.
yeah. So if I set your bail and I get you out of that jail, can you set off one of those pieces of equipment just like Henry did?
Yes.
All right. Set a piece of equipment off for me and I'll let you out. I'll tell Henry to unlock the jail and let you out. Do we have a deal?
Yes.
All right. Set off one of those pieces of equipment. I'll let Henry out. I'll tell Judge Henry to let you out.
Oh, they did.
Can you do it again? Can
Do
you
it
do
again.
it?
Do it one again so they can see it, guys.
Do it again.
Just
If
do it
you
one
set
more
off
time.
of a piece of equipment, I'll tell Henry to let you out. Can you set off one of those K2 meters like you were when the music was playing? Make it go all the way to yellow for me. Use all your energy, and I'll tell Henry to let you out. He's got the keys on him.
That was
Someone
a sniffle. Yes. No.
out.
I promise you, I have that kind of pull with Henry. I can get you released.
It says Cheryl.
It did say my name, I heard it.
It said Cheryl.
Do you want Cheryl to let you out? I can ask her to let you out also.
Tonight. I heard tonight.
Night.
If
Ooh.
we give you a pardon tonight, will you leave?
That was.
That? Did you hear that?
Yeah,
What did you hear?
I heard, yeah.
No, before that.
And
I heard bastard.
that just started again, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's calling, who's it calling a bastard?
I don't know. Who's a bastard? Who called someone a bastard? Me?
You.
Those two are like, no. You're the bastard, apparently.
Well, at least I knew who my father was.
They probably think that you're a cop and you won't let them out.
Jerk.
Oh.
Asshole.
Wow.
Oh, I can't repeat that word. I'm sorry. It begins with the letter C.
Usually never swears.
It begins with the letter C.
Wow.
Cop. Say it again, the C word.
Do you not like that Patrick's a cop?
Corrupt.
There he was.
Do you think Patrick's a corrupt cop?
Out.
I thought it said
That was the D word. That was the D word of anatomy.
wow.
They just told me to shut up. Ooh.
Amber said no way. Yes.
Oh, did you hear that?
No, sorry. I was trying to read a comment. What did it say?
It said, 4-letter word, get out.
Wow. Why do you want Patrick to get out, or do you want all of us to get out?
No, it just,
Do you want us to leave?
give me the name of the person you want to leave. You. Hot.
Do you like that we're here talking to you?
No.
Gun.
Do you want us to leave and go upstairs to talk to the gentleman upstairs?
That was demonic. I don't give a shit who you are.
I don't know what that was. That was freaking weird. I don't hold my glasses.
All right, Cheryl, do you want to go try that other room that we tried to do earlier, now that we've been letting it stew?
Which other room was that?
I think it was the artifact room.
Oh, the artifact. Okay, well, that's pretty far. We'll need the flashlight. Yeah.
We're gonna leave this room, okay?
Thank you so much for talking to us. I really appreciate it.
Just to get out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
We're leaving.
All right, we're going this way. Oh, shit. I never felt so much love.
All right, Chris, how are we looking on time, sir? We getting close to having to close this out?
So we're at an hour and 19. If we can keep going if you want to for
Yeah.
another 30 minutes, or that's up to you.
Okay, let's do it. Let's close out. Let's close out real quick. I hope you enjoyed this. This is some of the things that paranormal investigators do. We just sit around, but this is just a very short time. This was just a little glimpse into it. Now, normally we'd be doing this for 5, 6, 7, 8, however many hours we were in a place. So
Right.
as you go through this longer, you'll catch highs and lows like surfing. You'll catch waves of the energy. You'll go highs and lows. Let's close this out with the rods tonight. Okay, spirits. Did you enjoy this interview this evening? Did you enjoy your time here this evening? Can you cross the rods? Nice. Can you please straighten the rods?
Are you looking forward to that dance coming up?
The event. Are you looking forward to the event? Uh-oh. Yes, they are. Look at that. Please open up the rods.
If you're excited for me to come up and dance with you, can you cross the rods for me?
Oh,
Well,
God, you better keep your dance book open.
So
Okay, straighten the rods,
Henry,
please.
it looks like I have a date with one of your ghosts.
It looks like ask some more questions. You be the voice. Go ahead. I'll just be the tool.
Are you excited that I will be back in the jail on the 28th?
You got to tell them what to do. Got to cross the rods.
Can you cross the rods if you're excited for us to come up again?
You see, you have to be specific when using the rods.
Yeah.
Please open the rods back up. So keep that in mind. I'm going to let you ask all the questions this time. Straighten the rods. And remember to tell them to straighten the rods. All right, we're set. Go.
Can you cross the rods if you guys are happy with all the attention you've been getting? awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Straighten
We've
them out,
been,
please.
we've enjoyed your time also.
Can you straighten the rods, please? All right.
There you go. I'm teaching you how to use rods. If you don't know that, very good.
Can you
Would you like
cross
to do another interview? Would you like to do another interview one night with these guys? Cross the rods, please. Oh, that's pretty quick. All right, please straighten the rods. Okay, let's close this out. Can you give me a hug? And there's the hug.
Wow.
We really enjoyed being on the show tonight. I appreciate you having us.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your guys' time.
Yeah, no, this was awesome. Thank you.
Can you imagine doing 10 hours in here?
Oh, please.
Oh,
Please
gosh.
sign me up.
Very soon. Things are going great in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Looks like November we're going to be going in front, and I believe we're all on go on getting this to be recognized historically, and we're going to be moving forward aggressively. And I'm hoping in the spring we can do this. You can do this yourself. Come in here and actually bring your tools in and have at it.
Awesome.
So thank you for having us tonight.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Henry. And thank you, Patrick, for holding the camera.
We'll see you guys
greatly
in October.
appreciate it. And we will see you guys in October.
Yes, October 28th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Our school, 12 noon to 9 p.m. Gonna have live bands, paranormal speakers, paranormal teams from all over Florida. And we have a good time with it. So come on out and see us something public. Come on out.
If you come out, you can meet all of us, and you can come to the Underworld Ministry table.
And we'll take pictures
And we'll
with
take
you if
pictures.
you're subscribed to us.
We'll take everything.
I'm gonna be there for a couple of the pictures. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Oh, absolutely. We have a couple surprises for you.
Oh yeah, we got something just for you guys.
I like surprises.
All right.
We have another comment.
Oh, we do. Amber said, "Thank you for the interview." And then,
Yes, thank you guys so much for doing this for us. We appreciate your time. You lending us your jail for the video.
and thank you for the spirits at Gilchrist County Jail for communicating with us. I greatly appreciate
We're
it.
coming back for you guys.
This is all about para-unity, and we believe in it strongly.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And it's enjoyable to see as it's going on. Everybody puts on brings out their A game, and it's a good time. And hearing about different locations that we might have not have known of. Hearing firsthand experiences from these locations, from the actual investigators. Always a good time. And Redgate's always a good time too.
Yeah, we're actually excited for the speaker war party.
Oh yeah.
Really interesting. Mike Delco, Eric Vandelay, Scotty Burns. I don't know if Scotty's going to make it or not. I know Jenny and Armando are going to be here. They're a great group of people to hang out with and pleasure to investigate with them here at the jail. And outside the jail, actually, they've invited us to a few of their events. They're really down-to-earth people, and they're about helping people. And really, I enjoy the time we get to spend with them.
Absolutely. We can't wait for it. And on
Yes.
that note, we're going to close. Actually, we have one more
We have a
thing.
couple things to say.
We have a
couple
question
things.
of the week.
We have a question of the week, and we have a little bit of an announcement
We'll
this week.
We'll do the question of the
You
week.
guys are having him Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I don't know how he does it.
All right, here's the question of the week, guys.
You guys can feel free to answer
Anybody
if you want.
in the comments or if you know the question of the week, let us know. Here's the video. So, if anybody knows what's the most famous penitentiary right in the middle of Philadelphia?
My wife guesses Penhurst.
No. Unfortunately not. Anybody in the comments? No. It's right in the middle of the city. It's a very old penitentiary.
I have no idea.
Anybody in the comments? I've actually been to this penitentiary in person.
Oh, were you incarcerated or just visiting?
A little bit of both.
Nice. I like your honesty. You give it a first-hand account.
If I'll give you a little hint, Al Capone was imprisoned in this penitentiary.
Oh my gosh, when we went crazy in that one room there.
That was in Chicago.
I thought that was in Chicago, yeah.
That was in Joliet.
At Joliet, yeah. No, drawing a blank, I'd be cheating right now if my phone wasn't being done for this interview. So you're gonna have to.
All right. So the answer, what is the most famous penitentiary in the middle of Philadelphia is Eastern State Penitentiary.
Eastern State.
Yes. I figured it would be cool with the jail and the penitentiary, but nobody's commenting.
That's okay. That's okay.
But on that note, I want to greatly appreciate you guys being on Underworld again, and I hope we can do this soon.
Yes, thank you guys so much, and we will see you in October.
See you in October. Thank you so much. Come on out and see us.
You guys
All
stay
right.
safe until then.
Yes, thank you so much.
See you guys. Thank you.
Later days.
Bye.
And on another note,
Back to what I was saying.
back to what she was saying.
So
We have another surprise for you this Sunday.
next week is my birthday, but we're doing my birthday celebration a little early. We're doing it this weekend.
This Sunday,
We're
we will
actually
be
going
live,
to record it.
and we will have live streams going in 4 different rooms.
We're not telling you where we're going, so you need to come watch it. We're just
this
telling you Sunday.
We will post something about it tomorrow. Keep your eye out for it. That's the only thing we're going
We're
to tell you.
excited about it. We've been preparing for it for a while.
Just remember, season 2, you have no idea what's coming yet.
Like we said, season 2 is different. So stay tuned. You're going to see some familiar faces.
You are. Little hint. We did an interview with her.
We
on
did.
season 1.
We did. So if you want to figure that
And
out,
we got personally asked to do a VIP tour of one of the investigative interviews that we did,
but we're not
but we're
telling
not
you.
telling you.
You're going to have to
Go
stick
on
around and find
Underworld
out.
Ministry on Facebook, and we will let you know tomorrow.
We might drop some hints for it this week, and if you can figure it out, well, you get to watch it.
Get to watch it.
You get to
live.
watch it.
And on that note, remember always, stay creepy, my friends.
We love you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you this Sunday. And then again on Wednesday.
See you guys.